Peace and love, y'all. Hope you're having an amazing day. So, I just want to give y'all a quick update with what's going on in the world right now. July 24, 2023, we have what is known as WorldCoin that was just launched. It's a protocol, it's a digital currency protocol that is basically supposed to be a world token. It's founded by the same guy who invented OpenAI, even after he said that all of what he did, maybe he had some regrets there, but he's still on to launch this, even though I'm sure it was well in the works by the time he had his regrets with his other applications and other works. So what I'm looking at here is the website, and I just want to share some of this with you because it's brand new, like it just came out today. And so on the website, they say introducing WorldCoin, the time is finally here. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like some central planner stuff. Anyway, more than 3 years ago, we founded WorldCoin with the ambition of creating a new identity and financial network owned by everyone. The rollout begins today. If successful, we believe WorldCoin could drastically increase economic opportunity, scale a reliable solution for distinguishing humans from AI online while preserving privacy, enable global domestic processes, and eventually show a potential path to AI-funded UBI. For those who don't know, UBI will be a universal basic income. So this is a world ID that they're issuing, a world token, so that everyone can have some of these tokens. And the way you get these tokens, though, is you have to the logo is an orb, right? It's an orb, so a round orb. The idea is this orb is going to replace the card swiping, chip, tap, this, that, whatever else you do with it, the palm thing, because obviously, with the book of Revelation, and a lot of people seeing the similarities where they're talking about the chip in the hand, even though it doesn't necessarily have to be a chip in the hand as far as Revelation, they're doing it to where you can put your card, your identity, your Tesla chip door open scanner thing on your hand, and that's going to be a way that people can, interact with society now with artificial intelligence and technology. So with this, it's supposed to be safer, and it's going to allow people to scan their retina to be able to have a world identity. So it's supposed to be like they do with anything else. It's supposed to be a helpful thing that we can just see. Anytime you got this weird looking biometric orb verification device, it just does not feel righteous. So anyway, this fits right into that World Economic Forum, globalist, central planner kind of agenda. It's got their name and their funk all over it, and I don't really care for it. Ironically, and I'm not one to believe in coincidences, just a few days ago, they had launched the Fednow. So Fednow, for those who haven't followed that, is a revamp, a 2.0 to SWIFT and the current monetary system domestically in the U.S. and eventually beyond our borders. We'll see how that goes, but it's going to allow payments to settle a lot faster, and it only makes sense with technology and the internet that we are still waiting 3 days, 2 days, even 1 day for a check to clear or money to flow through, or you have to pay all these the friction fees from bank to bank. So it's basically going to create like a peer-to-peer bridge, and it's going to make things a lot smoother and less expensive, again, less friction. So yeah, then now WorldCoin's happening at the same time. It just seems very coincidental. And also in today's news, Elon Musk just launched x.com. So for those who've been following Elon Musk, he's got a thing for, the letter X. I'm pretty sure he's got a kid named X. He's got the space X. He likes X. So anyway, this has been long in the works, and he's now launched Twitter to be x.com. So if you type in x.com, it takes you to Twitter. They updated their logo and all that, the payments and stuff. So the purpose of x.com, the old Twitter, would be an everything app, meaning you can do a lot of things on it, and most importantly, it would be a payment app. So, and Elon Musk said on an interview that pretty much like half the world's liquidity is going to be able to flow through x.com. Be that as it may, for those who are familiar with George Orwell, And the book 1984, I've heard it was a movie. I have not seen the movie, but it's definitely a book you should put on your list if you're not familiar with it. But this all is kind of coming together like an episode of Black Mirror. I don't know if y'all getting that vibe too. Let me know. Put something in the comments if you think something like that is going on. I can't say that this is something that we would have seen, like 10 years ago. Imagine thinking about some of the things that they're going, but it's only going to get faster. And again, this is all, I want to say this specifically because I don't see Klaus Schwab's name on here or World Economic Forum, but these central planners, or central planners is a synonymous word for globalists, essentially. So globalists are the central planners that have an agenda to create a one world government, a one world token or world money or whatever, world coin. And so that's why I say it just fits right into that thing. And again, don't forget also that just a few days before that, I don't remember the date now, it was last Thursday, XRP or Ripple just won their lawsuit, their long 2.5 year long lawsuit against the SEC, which they tried to appeal already, but we don't see how that's possible, saying that Ripple was selling securities whole time. They're not. XRP is a cryptocurrency that has extremely fast settlement time. And Ripple, the company, uses XRP as a commodity to allow banks and institutions to send money, specifically cross-border, because those seem to be the hardest and most expensive ones. But when you get the cross-border down, obviously domestic payments aren't that difficult. So they've been doing this since 2012 in the founding of Ripple, and so they just won their lawsuit. So that's a big thing. Mind you, I'm bringing this up only because you got X.com and they want to be a payment system and all of that business. Then at the same time, you also have Fednow, who Ripple is a sponsor, a partner of. So Ripple is actually helping some of the transactions. I don't know exactly how that happens. Again, that's not for people like us to find out. You have to be like in their network of people to really know how exactly that's going to play out. But time will tell. Truth always comes. Truth always rises like oil in water. So that said, hopefully you found this informative. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay lifted.